So I haven't covered the SC Reviews channel in a little bit, and I seem to be stumbling upon stuff from a lot of channels that I haven't touched in a while. But this one is an interesting format. It's a whole bunch of little things that they are just responding to bit by bit. And the title is what got me laughing. It's Wokey is Delusional, Woke World is Nuts. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at whatever the world this is.
What's cracking, YouTube? I am back. So, woke world is upon us, and that's what we're here to talk about, some of the crazy shit that's going down. And it appears that most of these individuals are not the brightest. Hit the like button and subscribe button as well. And if you do hit that subscribe button, make sure...
Oh my god, I do... What? Okay, so I have a critique already. So yes, there's a call to action in the beginning of the video. I understand why you need to put call to actions at the beginning of your videos, but when you haven't even given us a reason to subscribe yet, you throw the call to action there. It's... I don't like... I don't like that habit of fucking clickbait YouTube. It's like those shorts, like, before I get to the end of the short, before I get to the end of the miraculous thing that happened, I need you to subscribe and like so we can grow God's family. Like, it feels weird.
Make sure you hit all notifications, because I'm struggling here. And this guy makes a great point. How would we know? What if all of us collectively missed one day, didn't even know about it? And then I saw this grotesque image. Frightening stuff. One of them appears to be very masculine, and the other appears to be very feminine.
How is that frightening? What? Okay, so all we have here is just a guy crossing his legs and a girl not crossing her legs. That's what we have going on here. That's it. That's it. I don't see what the problem is. I don't. So that's my prime minister? Nice. I don't get the joke here. I don't. Is the joke that crossing your legs makes you feminine? Because I'm gonna be honest, if you believe that, I think you're a pussy. Just saying. I think you're probably... If you're gonna conflate femininity with weakness or some shit, then I just think you're pretty feminine. That's all. That's all.
And I think everyone knows which words apply to which individuals.
Can you explain what an incel is?
Okay, so I don't like that one either. So this is the kind of content that has a prepackaged, pre-made audience for it. They already know what they're looking for. So as opposed to an audience of, say, critical thinkers, where they're looking to go, hey, here is a problem, and I have a problem with this, and let me explain why this is. Like, even if he did a whole, this is the fall of Western civilization shit, as long as he was explaining it, he's at least doing a little better than just going, aha, look at what I have said, look at what I have done. I have said the joke. Now it is time for all of you to laugh. Katini says it's Michelle Obama. The trope is that she's a man. Yeah, I know. The Michelle Obama is trans shit has... Somehow it hasn't died yet. It's weird. She's got biological kids and they're just like, nope, the womb is fake.
So an incel is just like someone who's involuntarily celibate. That loser sitting on Reddit for 23 hours a day, with Cheeto dust and empty Mountain Dew cans all around them, and it just has a real stank smell.
I'm not even in the US, and I can smell this image.
God, I don't like the laughing at your own jokes shit. You can just edit that shit out. But, anywho, so let's go ahead and say what we need to say. This woman does not look after her own health, it seems. Just, in general, I can agree with that bit. I do not think that you need to start going any further than that. Hey, this person is overweight and a little unhealthy. That could be because they don't look after their own health. That could be because of a thyroid issue. That could be because of a variety of things. On the surface, the observation is that this person does not look after their own health. Now, here's the thing. There's nothing in this image that makes me think that she has poor hygiene. I'm not seeing any, dirt or blemishes on her skin or on her clothing. I'm not seeing any stains anywhere. I'm not seeing food dust. I'm not seeing any of this stuff that I should be looking for if we're actually talking about hygiene. This is somebody who's just trying to make a fat joke. That's all it is. And maybe this person doesn't look after their own health as well as they should. But let's be honest, most of us don't here in the States anyway.
This person is criticizing other people? Oh, shit. God, give me strength not to absolutely wreck this person because I get banned off YouTube.
How would you absolutely wreck them? Just calling them fat? I hate to tell you this, but most people who are overweight, they already know they're overweight. They don't need you to tell them that. And you telling them that isn't going to be some major revelation that's going to change their life or anything like that. It's unnecessary. It doesn't communicate anything that's even remotely helpful to anyone in a situation. You're literally just going, look at me. I know how to be cruel. Isn't that great? Isn't that wonderful? If you want to be this type of performatively cruel, this is something that you save for being in private with a group of friends who you just want to be that way with because you're an asshole, I guess. Not a thing that you go into the internet and go, aha, look at me! I'm a terrible person. Everyone please, laugh as I say the joke. Girl fat. Okay. If he's wondering why he's struggling, maybe he should look at the way his channel is pandering to the lowest common denominator and not even doing a good job of that. Maybe he'll figure out why his channel needs so many calls to action that quickly as soon as he figures that shit out. But I could be wrong. We'll see.
That is involved with these people. I'm just gonna paint you an image, and like the fedora's a little crusty, and the beard, the neck beard is strong, but the facial hair is weak, and there's a bald spot in the back, and you can just see the fedora just hanging on for dear life, and he's sitting there muttering under his breath about how like Jessica Alba's ugly.
Let me be very general about this. Could apply to anyone. There are some people out there who got the worst genetic hand possible. And I don't know who this applies to, but, I mean...
Okay, so why would you be laughing at that, then? So, if you're going to use the argument that somebody has the worst genetic hand possible, then you're already acquiescing that this is something that is outside of their control. Once you have given the go-ahead that something is outside of someone's control, I'm going to be honest, I don't think you really get the ability to make fun of them anymore. I think that mostly has to go out the window. Once you've gone, this is not somebody's fault, you have to accept that. However, here's what I think's happening. I think he's actually upset right now. Right now. Because she just described him. And that makes him uncomfortable. I'm not going to sit here and defend her. I don't know this person. I don't care if anybody thinks she is or isn't attractive. I'm not here for that conversation. I'm mostly here to critique how bad his critique is. And if you're going to do the whole, genetic lottery, you rolled bad, okay, cool. So then why are you making fun of them? Make fun of people for shit they've done to themselves. Make fun of people for mistakes that they've made. Making fun of them for just, I guess, how they were born is what he's pushing at there. No. No. You're catering to not only the lowest common denominator of people, but a specifically cruel sect of them at that. And you don't need to do that. Your content would be improved if you didn't.
Come on, right? Get the hell out of my face. And speaking of the genetic lottery.
Nobody's in your face, my guy. It's a video that you chose to click. It's content that you chose to review. It's something that you chose to be a part of. Nobody's in your face, my guy.
There are some people out there that just got it good, like these women here. And this is a Slavic women's beauty contest. Nothing wrong with this.
Is the joke that he's horny for skinny girls? Is that the joke? I feel like I'm missing an important part of the humor here. I don't... Aha, look, there's a whole bunch of skinny people here, and they're saying something, and I find them attractive, and they're wearing swimsuits. I guess. Cool. I don't know what I'm supposed to garner from that, other than, hey guys, my name is so-and-so. I might be a lecher.
It's obvious that they're all real women. And I think this...
Oh, God fucking damn it. There's what it is. The joke was transphobia. The joke was transphobia. That's what it was. He needed to do the transphobia thing. See, here's what's cool. They're all real women. Do you know that? Have you checked the chromosomes of every one of them? Have you checked to see if any of them might be tucking? Have you done any of that? I'm going to let you know right now. You cannot always tell. You can't. The only people who think they can always tell, they have an idea of what a trans woman looks like. And that idea is always some mannish ogre, basically. That's their idea of a trans woman. There's always going to be some trans woman out there who's just really, really feminine, really, really hot, who's going to be able to go up to him and just blow his socks off until he realizes, oh shit, this chick has a dick. And the minute that happens, he's not going to know how to feel. He's going to be really fucking confused. He's not going to have any idea how he's supposed to approach that situation anymore. The minute somebody realizes that they're attracted to a trans person, when they're trying to be transphobic, it's like their world gets shattered for a moment.
This change in Madonna is sort of a good representation of what happens to people when they go woke and completely random.
Wait, isn't Madonna, like, really old now? Wait, does he think that going woke makes somebody just turn ugly? Madonna's old as shit. Are you sure that her looks didn't change because of being old as shit? What? It's like, no, she went woke. That's why she looks different. My penis is not personally hard right now looking at a picture of Madonna. And that's the fault of the woke people. If the woke people didn't exist, then I could still comfortably jack off to Madonna. That's all I'm getting from this. She's 65. This man is upset that Madonna isn't as attractive as she used to be when she's 65. What the fuck?
Here, we got someone insulting LeBron James.
Come on, Rod! You look like you shot in your pants!
So
what is this?
These low-life...
What is this fucking pig snort laughter? Why does nobody like my content? Why is nobody watching what I do on the internet? The fuck is that?
Individuals have congregated on a bridge and are impeding other people's movement. Check this out.
You mean they're doing a protest? They're just doing a protest. Protests are going to be, by their very nature, in order to make people pay attention to them, they are going to be disruptive. That is how they work. Is it inconvenient? Yes, absolutely. Does it suck for everybody around? Absolutely it does. It really does. But guess what? Now you're talking about them. Now you're talking about what they're doing. Now they are part of your social zeitgeist. Now they are part of your local congregation. Your conversation, rather. They are now part of a conversation that you are having. They've done what they needed to do. Now there's... I wonder if he's going to do the stupid thing. There's something that happened with, I think it is this protest, where a dude who was like 75 years old got mad about the protest, walked out with his gun, and just fucking shot a person. And the right wing is just, they are lapping it up. They're like, ah, yeah, look at this hero of the people. He walked out there and just shot a fucking person because he felt it was the right thing to do. God bless America. I hope he's not going to go that route. That would be stupid.
Yo, we on I-95, yo. I mean, well, this ain't I-95, but goddamn. Man, we shut this bitch down. We ain't playing. We outside for real, yo.
Oh, that's a massive achievement to go outside. Yeah, groundbreaking stuff.
Okay. It's literally just filler language that a protester is using.
You haven't shut anything down, right? You're just proving what a complete dickhead you are. Because only
But he literally shut down the highway. That's what he did.
a dickhead, because only someone of that persuasion would do something like this. Purposely impede other people's movement. You don't know what those people are trying to do. Maybe they're trying to go to the hospital. You don't know. But this guy thinks it's a monumental achievement that they have obstructed these people. Bunch of complete idiots.
So I wouldn't say it's idiotic. Now, here's the thing. With protesting, the goal is to be seen. And a lot of times, in order for that goal to be achieved, it can be very, very inconvenient for the people around. It can be incredibly inconvenient for the people around. Now, is that the right thing to do? Is that the right way to protest? Is that the right way to communicate your message? It's hard to say, because here's the thing. Let's go ahead and think about the wormhole that the right way to protest looks like. The longer you entertain that idea, the harder and harder it is for you to get your protest to be effective. Eventually, you hit a point where in order to have a correct protest, in order to be protesting the right way, you stop being effective. I'm not saying that that's going on with the situation here. I don't know all the information that's going on with this situation right here. But I am saying that that is a reality of protesting, is you are always going to have to measure what your goals are and how you're achieving them with how far you're willing to go to reach those goals. Yeah, a protest that's somewhere over there isn't going to be effective. A protest that's somewhere over there, somewhere off in the distance, somewhere where we don't have to think about it, it really doesn't accomplish much. As an example, so here in the States, there was a set of Black Lives Matter protests that were happening in the Atlanta region. And the news media was not covering the protest, even though it was very, very large. Do you know when the news media started covering it? Around the time of Wendy's got burned down. It's just around the time of Wendy's got burned down. Now, does that mean that burning down the Wendy's was the right thing to do? No, that's not what it means. But was burning down the Wendy's an effective way to be seen? Just be seen. Inarguably, yes. It doesn't mean it was the right thing to do. It doesn't mean it was the ethical thing to do. It doesn't mean it was the moral thing to do. But did they, in fact, go from a situation where they were not being heard to a situation where they were being heard? Yeah. Pretty much incontrovertibly, they were. Their situation changed overnight. Now, Did they do it the right way? Did they get all of their goals met? Largely not. Because that's the other thing with a lot of protests, is the goals that you are working towards are going to be incremental. They will, by their nature, be slow. That doesn't mean that you have to condone every bad thing that a protester does, but you can at the very least understand why a protester is doing something. If you take just a minute of time to think about it and go, oh yeah, no, I understand why this is happening. I say this as somebody who has been blocked by protesters before. Back before I started my channel, I have been prevented from getting to work on time. I have been prevented from dealing with this kind of stuff because of protesters, because I live in a densely populated area. And our warrior's offline. Said most protests won't achieve their end goals. Nope. Most of them will not achieve their end goals. But they will always try in some way, shape, or form.
We outside for that's Miami International Airport right there. Hey, boy, we outside for real, yo. This how the fuck you come through, man.
But there's nothing cool about this. I mean, to me it looks infantile and ridiculous and stupid, but apparently this passes for cool these days. Here's up.
It's not trying to be cool, my guy. It's not trying to be cool. It is trying to have a cause and effect. It is trying to cause an impact. It is trying to get your situation talked about, your conversation talked about, the thing you were trying to do get seen. That's the point of a protest. You become disruptive for the purpose of making people pay attention to what you are trying to get them to pay attention to. Is he about to stand Knowles? Yeah, he is. But let's take a look.
Michael Knowles, he's on YouTube. Go check him out. He's talking about tipping here. And
oh, of course. So this person just stands Michael Knowles. Like, straight up just stands Michael Knowles. He is a Michael Knowles fan. Hydration important? You are right, Nami. You are right. Hydration is important. So, dude goes ahead and plugs Michael Knowles, even though he's a piece of shit who's literally advocated for the genocide of trans people. Not even allegedly, he's just done that.
And how out of control it is.
I'm at a Chibo Express at the airport. There are no employees, right? So, wait for this. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna get an iced tea or something. Let's see.
I hate the sound.
That's all I want. Now, I'm not gonna see any employees. I'm not seeing it all. This is what I see. I see a checkout here, right? Okay. So I scan it.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I'm going to flip you around just so you see what I see. See that? So I'm going to say next. Would I like to leave a tip? I have not seen a single employee. I have scanned my own Perrier, and now the robot wants me to tip it.
This whole tipping culture, I mean, it's completely foreign to...
So, here's the thing. I hate Michael Knowles, and I think he's a piece of shit. I think he should be deplatformed off YouTube. I think he is one of the most deplorable human beings who lives today. Unfortunately, I also think he's right on this one. I think it's very weird for automated machines to have a tipping screen. Now, granted, you can just ignore the tipping screen. It's easy to ignore the tipping screen. You just click no. And tipping culture is really, really stupid in the United States. I agree with those things, while Michael Knowles is also a piece of shit. But let's go ahead and see. Oh, is that life root over there? I'm getting the life root. Fuck all y'all. None of this shit in this instance is important to me now. I just want this life root. Where is it? There it is. Mine.
To us, I'd say outside of America. right? This whole idea of tipping, I mean, it makes no sense to me. I think you should pay the workers more.
Wow,
And I
we
don't know the
actually
of not having tipping culture is that
actually
service will get
have.
worse.
Okay, hello. Could you not? I hit pause 3 times, and apparently, it just did not want to give that. And said, "Wow, good take." Yeah, no, it's just a good take. The anime says hardcore WoW. Yeah, hardcore WoW. If I die, my character is deleted. We are in Scarlet Monastery right now.
Because people aren't trying to get those tips. I can pretty much guarantee that the service won't be any worse if you just pay workers more. It'll still
Yeah, no, just this part is actually a good take.
mostly be shit.
Wait, what was he laughing about there? Hold on.
It'll still mostly be shit.
Okay, just another dumb take.
But at least you won't have to worry about tipping anymore. What about shrinkflation? Now, I've noticed that over here in Australia as well. It's nowhere near this bad, though. This is effing nuts. Check this out.
Okay, so it was already small. The filet-o-fish has shrunk by, I'd say, 20%.
Look at that. What the hell is going on? That thing is tiny. Oh,
yeah, no, this one I actually agree
That's like
with
one
as well.
bite. Fill it
So this is one I actually agree with as well. I do not like that the same amount of money is being spent on a smaller amount of food, and it gets smaller every few years. I do not like that. It's bullshit, and it's a ripoff, especially from McDonald's.
A fish is now one bite. It used to be as big as a McChicken. That there is a goddamn disgrace. McDonald's, if you're watching this, Ronald out there, if you're watching this, you're a bum. And just the quality in general. Okay, I went to McDonald's a couple of months ago. I got a hamburger, just the basic hamburger. The cheapest burger you can get. Guess what happened? There was no goddamn meat in it. I'm not even bullshitting you. I posted the picture on Twitter. No patty in the effing burger. If you go out to eat, I'm pretty sure you'll be happy if your food isn't literally a shit sandwich, like this woman got here.
Oh, 2 nights ago, I went to Subway. I ordered a sub. Kind of weird.
Okay, so again, worst person you know has made a good point. Shrinkflation is bad. It's bad when companies are selling you less and charging you more. I do not like that is a thing that a lot of companies, especially McDonald's, have been doing more and more lately. When I was growing up, McDonald's had a dollar menu. They don't really have a dollar menu anymore. When I was an adult, the McDonald's dollar menu damn near saved my life a bunch of times when it came to being able to get a nice, warm meal in my stomach. Right? When I was homeless, McDonald's dollar menu sandwiches were the easiest warm meal that I could grab with my paycheck over and above anything else. Bang for your buck was there with the McDouble. The McDouble now is almost $3. It has not increased in size. It has not increased in quality. It is the same thing. It costs almost triple. And it should not cost almost triple. It really shouldn't. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Run? Oh, okay. Okay, so we just run, I guess. Yeah, no, I miss dollar menus. I do miss dollar menus. We're gonna stealth right here. That was not good. That was almost bad. Okay, continuing.
Weird interaction. Go into the parking lot to eat it, and I noticed that I'm like, oh, the parking lot just smells like sewage. I'm like, okay, so I had a bite, and I took it home to eat it there. I go and take a bite, and I smell the exact same shit. Look in the papers in between the two wrappers on the sandwich is literal shit. There's feces.
Girl eats sandwich from the Subway and was filled with food. They gave her a poo special.
That's a bad situation.
So, here's where I have to ask the question. Very important question. If you are going to Subway, why are you not looking at the actual food that is being made? That is the whole point of going to Subway, is you can see them do the thing in front of you. You can see them make the food in front of you. That is why you're going to Subway. You went to Subway because you want a sub sandwich and you wanted to be able to build it so that a sandwich artist could take care of it. But I don't see why.
Look, I mean, I'm not a fan of Subway. Look, I gotta say, I'm not a fan of Subway anyway. I think I've had one in my entire life, and it was garbage. Hope you're having a good day as always. You know what
Okay, so that's just the end of his video, I guess. Okay, so there's nothing else that I need to worry about. There's nothing that I have to worry about at all. Is it 2 girls, 1 sandwich? Jeez. Said he ended on a literal shit take. Apparently so. I do not like just content farmy channels like that. I don't. And they seem to be some of the most easy money one can make on the internet. But I guess he's not doing super well with it, apparently. Let's see here. Just looking at his channel. He's releasing a video every day, and each video is making, what, 50,000 views? He should not be struggling. If your channel is making 50,000 views a day, then if we throw a calculator here, 50,000, all right. Let's go ahead and say you've got RPM of 4. Let's say your RPM's mine. 50 times 4. 200 times 30. 30 times 12. You're making $72,000 a year. And that's just on the channel. You're making $72,000 a year off of your channel alone. That's not counting off of a Patreon. That's not counting off of live streams. That's not counting off of the other stuff you should be doing as a content creator in order to make ends meet. I don't want to hear anybody in this situation go, please subscribe to my channel. I'm struggling. No, you're not struggling, my guy. You're not. You're not struggling at all. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I thought this was bottom tier garbage. I remember why I don't come to this channel that often. But maybe we'll start reacting to it more while playing WoW. If he's gonna do the laziest content possible, we might as well respond with the laziest content possible. Hit the like button if you haven't already, subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, everybody, insert into video tagline here. We're gonna have to edit that one down. Welcome to the fan art section, guys. Oh, God. You guys... People who are only watching on YouTube, they have no context for what just happened. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and pull up the fan art. This one is from Soul, also known as Revidikid. Decided to doodle Suris if they were in Project Moon Game. I'll definitely do other channel lore characters. I wanted to give thanks to the channel for genuinely having a better place for me to get news and helping me break away from hostile right-wing environments that I grew up in and what I was taught. I'm still having to unlearn that stuff. Having DID did not help with that. So I'm very glad to have a community that is so welcoming here. Red, that... Cat. Neko Office specializes in information gathering and rarely client protection. Suris is the manager and is ranked grade 4. Fixer for her unique talent of being able to smash stuff with the hammer. Well, you guys can read the rest if you want to. Thank you very much, Soul. The next one we have is from Fluffy B1. am the sick, but have a sketch of another Lord Suris. I'll see if I can finish it when I feel better. You know, I've seen some curse stuff on Fluffy B1's Twitter, but you know, what are you gonna do about it? The next one we have here is from a Nubian on the current topic: Demon Slayer Greg Locke Bible breathing, 5th form, Barbie House Smasher. As always, everybody, thank you for your fan art submissions. If you want your fan art to be shown in a future video, the best way to do so is to drop into the fan art section of the Discord. With that said, let's go right to the credits.
Hey, I just quickly want to give a thank you to all of my wonderful patrons who keep this show running. YouTube and Twitch are a pretty bumpy ride at the best of times, and the stability a Patreon provides me is worth more than I can say here. I'd also like to thank each and every one of my $20 and up patrons here, and they would be Britzkrieg, Cameron, Dren, Jemshin, Smiling DM, Poundini, Mabbity Babbity, Naomi, Isaac, Agamotto, Jordan, Ravi, Giuni, Kiratorian, Prisma, all of you, I'm not saying that part, and Starlight. And finally, thank you to everyone else that helps keep this channel alive. While you're here, why not check out another video? And thank you for watching.